After so many years of everybody around me talking about it and seeing it everywhere, I finally decided to give it a try. And to be honest, I am glad that I did. Apart from my main games that you guys see me play like Path of Exile 1, 2, Last Epoch, World of Warcraft, and many others, over the years I've been playing games like Clash Royale, Warcraft Rumble, Souls, and many more. I really like the strategy behind those kind of games as well, and that's why I am now trying Raid Shadow Legends. And before you judge me too quickly or click away, I know what the main problem is. That was the reason that I never tried the game as well. I know it's the pay-to-win component that worries you. Well, does it exist? Yes, it does. Is it mandatory or do they force you to do it? Absolutely not. They need to make money somehow. The game is absolutely free for you to play it, and it's a choice. You can always click away those windows that are going to keep on popping in front of you. You can just click them away and just keep on grinding for free. You absolutely don't need to spend a single dime to be able to play the game. They do a really good job with giving you free stuff anyway. Obviously, if you're a spender, you can spend some money to boost your account a little bit, but by no means, you don't need to do that. If you take away that component out of the game, honestly, I'm surprised and impressed as to how good this game looks and how fun it is to actually play the game. Now, the reason that I started right now is because of this guy. I have a thing for Sun Wukong and the mythology in general about this Monkey King, and any game that features him, I actually play it and try it out. There are 3 free legendary champions, including Wukong, that you can choose to start with, and I'll give you the promo codes in just a second. So for anyone who doesn't know how Raid Shadow Legends is being played, it's very simple. It's a turn-based game, which means you take turns with your enemy and each champion is going to deal damage. Now, if you don't like that, you can click on the auto. You cannot see it, but it's actually behind me right here. If you click on that one, then everything stops and you could do things manually based on the abilities that you want to cast first. However, the system is very smart, so it's going to do everything for you. I think the majority of players, if not everyone, is playing with auto. There's no reason for you to do all of that because your strategy comes in what kind of synergy you're going to plan with your team. Who's going to be in your team? Who's going to be your support character? Who's going to be your tank, your attacker, your debuffer, etc., etc. That's the strategy that you care about. Now, all of this is possible because of the champions. If you want to unlock more content, and this game has a lot of them, we're going to cover that in a second, you care about champions. So if we go here to champions, you're going to see all of my champions. We're going to talk about this bad boy in a second, but why I brought you here so you can see these 2 little things. Skinwalkers is Sun Wukong and he has a green type. Then we go to Kale, he's a dark elf and he has a blue type. What these mean are, these ones right here are the factions. And then the blue and the green one that you saw before is if we go back to the campaign or any kind of battle that you do, you're going to see this little circle and a chain reaction of the types. So obviously the blue type is stronger than the green is stronger than the red, and it goes on. And this plays a role whenever you strategize against the battle that you're about to face. In addition to all of that, you can obviously empower your character. So if we go back to champions and we click on Kale, you're going to see he's level 40. He's got multiple different stars. They start with yellow, then you can add pink, which means it's more, and then you can see that this guy is a rare champion. Then we've got the common, the uncommon. Obviously, the most rare in this game, it's very hard to find one, are the legendaries, and I'm going to provide you guys with codes in a second that you can get one for free to start Raid Shadow Legends. Additionally, you're going to see that we have gear in this game, that you can collect gear and further increase the power-ups and the support that this character is going to provide you within the battles. You can read their champion lore as well if you're into things like that, and you can actually level them up even further. And the reason why you want to do that is because of the content. And this game has a ton of content, but you need strong characters so you can be able to advance and unlock everything else. For example, you can go through the campaign. In the beginning, you'll start the chapter 1 and you can slowly excel further. And every single campaign has an end boss, as you can see here in the images. But campaign is one piece of content. Second one, you can do dungeons. If you go to the dungeons here, you can go into each citadel right here. There's going to be a main boss that you can battle. You want to make sure that you upgrade your champions or better synergize them based on the type of the boss as well. That's why I said that it's pretty basic to know that kind of stuff. Then third piece of content that we've got here is faction wars. Remember we said that each champion has their own faction. This is the reason why it was important for me to mention that, because if we go over here, this is the Dark Elf Crypt, and you guessed it right, Our boy Kale is going to be in here with another 2. So since I want to fight this, I'm going to go ahead and level up her right here so we can have a better chance of defeating this faction. Then another piece of content is the arenas. For all the PvP enjoyers, you can actually go head to head with people. So if you click on arenas, you have 3 different arenas based on the level that you are. There's classic arena, live arena, and tag team. The classic one, absolutely love it so far. You could do 2 things. 1, offline defense. You set up your best characters, your highest level characters, you set them up as a team. Whenever you're offline, people are going to be fighting you, and based on the result, you're going to get something or they're going to get something. And when you're online, you can use your arena tokens, which I haven't done so today. I've got 10 of them to fight other people that are that have set their defenses up as well. Next piece of content, we've got the clan bosses. If you have a clan or you're part of the clan, and I'm going to tell you in a second what we're doing with the clan as well and how you can join the Scorpius layer, we can actually go head to head with other clans and fight for the glory, or even challenge people to PvP clan versus clan kind of battles. Okay, so now you know the basic stuff about Raid Shadow Legends, all the content that exists and what you could do and all that stuff. But how do you start? That's my first tip of today. Obviously, once you click on the link and you download the game, you will have 4 selections of champions for you to go through and choose. My first tip right here is to select Kale. First of all, this guy has poison, which is not very easy to come across, especially as a starting champion. Poison is really, really good early on. So Kale is actually a no-brainer here. He's going to help you excel in the campaign very quickly. Now, once you click on that link and you download it with my link or with a QR code on the screen, you will also get another champion for free apart from Kale. And that's going to be your first epic. This guy is insane. Uugo is very good. Why? Because he's a support champion. So right now we've got our attacker, really good stuff with poison, debuffs, and all that stuff. And now we've got our support character who's a little bit tanky. And what he does is he does heal reduction or debuffs of the enemies. He provides you with shields, decreases defensives from the enemies, blocks buffs, and all that stuff. It's such a good synergy for any kind of team, especially early on. Now, here's the cool part. So you've clicked on the link, you downloaded the game, you started playing. You now have 48 hours to put in a promo code that's going to give you a legendary champion. Now you can choose between 3 different champions. The first one is this one right here. Let me just find her real quick. Sacred Order. We have Alice the Wanderer. This character is insanely strong. Think about a glass cannon rogue that actually manipulates the cooldowns of the enemies. Insanely good character for arena or heavy control teams. This character is absolutely broken, and the way that you get her is with the promo code GETALICE. And where you put this promo code for all of the characters, depending on which one you choose, is you click on the left one right here, and you click on promo codes and you just add GETALICE in here, and you're going to be able to click on this little box right here and get yourself that champion. Now, the second character that you can choose on the promos instead of Alice, you can go with the brand new faction here, Sylvan Watchers, and who you're looking for is Ruark. This dude right here, Green Warden Ruark, is also insanely strong. He's a defensive, he has a more tanky kind of vibe with the nature skills. He's really good as well, but you can get this guy with the promo code Tree Hugger. You put Tree Hugger in there, this dude is yours. And then finally, of course, I'm not gonna go in the index, I'm actually gonna go in my own champions, because this dude is what convinced me to play the game. Sun Wukong, I already have him at level 50. He is insane. This dude has the damage. This guy steals buffs from the enemies. He blocks debuffs from the whole team. And you know what his passive is? His passive is to revive the entire team back to full once per battle. Insane. If you want to get Sun Wukong, all you got to do is put MONKEYKING on the promo code and he's going to be yours. Your first free legendary. So what does this mean now? Now you have Sun Wukong as your leader, you have Kale as your poison damage dealer, and lastly, you've got your epic Uugo that's gonna support your team. So now you can actually progress. And here's my next tip. My next tip is don't focus on too many things at the same time. You've got 3 very good champions. Focus on those and try and get them as high as possible, as quickly as you can, so you can go through the campaign, you can go through the dungeons, and then you will be able to unlock even more things. And the way that you do that is, once again, if you're a spender, go ahead and spend some cash and get yourself boosted. But if you're not, what you could do is just do everything else in the game. For example, quests. Click on the quests and see what's available. You can complete your daily quest. You're going to get some free coins, some free shards. You've got daily, weekly, monthly quests that you could do just by playing the game. You don't need to do absolutely anything else. So as you can see here, we get some shards. What we do with these shards is we go to the portal and you know it, we start opening stuff. So let's actually see what we can get. So this is the mystery shard and we can actually open up 10 of them. So let's see what we get here. Okay. Okay, we got 1 common. Not bad. Okay. Now, the reason I don't mind this is because you can use the spare characters, let's just call them like that, the uncommon, the white ones, so you can buff your main ones, right? So we can go through the masteries of the main ones. For example, now we open this. We're going to go back and open the Asian shard in a second, but let me just show you what I mean. If we go to the tavern, everything is going to be explained to you in the game, and I want to go to, for example, this guy, and now he's level 29, and I want to make sure that I boost his level up a little bit. As you can see, I can put all the bad ones that we just open up, and this is gonna sacrifice these guys, but it's gonna provide us with almost 10k XP. So if I just pay up for 5k coins, which coins, by the way, you get them from the in-game activities that you do. Now this guy's almost at level 30. We can add a few more. There you go. Just one is gonna do, boom. He got to level 30. Perfect. Now, the last thing that I wanted to show you is that we actually started our own clan, the Scorpius Lair. What you want to do to join is you need to click on that link, start playing the game, get it to level 13, and then you can actually join the game. You're going to see me there as Scorpius ENT, the clan leader. The Scorpius Lair is the name of the clan. We do have a couple of members, just 3 for now, but we just started it. And what we can actually do with this is we can battle PvP versus other clans, or we can actually do PvE content like dungeons as a clan. Pretty cool stuff with the awards. We can share the awards and all of that stuff. So with all of that being said, I think it's time for you guys to give this a try. And again, download the game using my link below or scan the QR code on the screen and you will immediately get a massive starter pack with an epic champion Uugo, the one that we said before. And you will also get an additional starter pack once you reach level 15 that will include another epic champion called Fayne, which is even considered to be a better champion than a lot of legendaries. All of that is possible by downloading the game with my link or the QR code on the screen. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you guys appreciate these kind of videos as I'm going to continue playing Raid Shadow Legends. But as always, I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Peace.